Hello everybody, this is Sonia. I'm just coming back on here now because I want to show you what I've been doing this morning. I'll just show you how I made it I'll give a little tutorial. So I made little Christmas cotton reel decoration-y things. Now these are only a small cotton reel that I've used, these ones here. Started out looking like just a brown cotton reel. You can use any sort anyway because it's mostly covered over. But anyway, so I made these and I put a bell on the end of this one. I put excuse me, gesso on it and paper, and then put some more gesso on, put little bits and pieces on it, and just decorated it up so it could be a little hanging thing for the Christmas tree. You know, or a little gift that you could put in, you know, if you had sending out a little parcel, you could put a couple of these in there. Easy to make and quick, and you just put a little bit of this one's got little leaves on the top, little snowflake, excuse my hands, they're driving me mad because they're covered in tea. Snowflake, which I have a whole heap of them and I can only find about 5, can't remember what I've done with them. So that's that one there, and it's got a bell, and I just put that in. It doesn't ring, but you could probably, I don't know whether it make it so it rings or not. And then there was this one that I made, and it's at a different shape. Goes back in a bit further, that cotton reel, but it's a wooden one as well. And I just put all these, hung these little bits and pieces off the end of it, and then you can hang it up like that, and you've got little decorations for your tree. So I've got some little bits and pieces of stuff here that I've got to make it out of. I'll just do one for you, show you how to do it. Although these are what most of them look like before I started, but you can use any sort of cotton reel. I know I've got one here that's got a plasticky sort of one, and I can't see why that you couldn't use that if you didn't have any of these sort, so the timber ones, because it would still work the same. So I just put a little bit of gesso on this previously because I wanted to just show you how this was done. I've got some on the thing here. I've got a truckload of it by the look of it. I'm just going to do this one with, but it will take a little minute to dry, so I'll work on the other one I've already done. So you just roughly put a bit over that and all over your hands, you know. But anyway, it's all good fun, isn't it? Crafting, you can. It's all a bit grubby, so you just do it a bit roughly like that. Now I just have to see if I can find something to wipe myself on. I've run out of wipes in here, so I've got this towel that I use to mop up any of these bad messes that I get. Occasionally I do spill the paint water bottle, you know. I don't know why, but I do. Anyway, so excuse me, there goes that water again. I just went and got through bits and pieces out of me, bits and pieces. Now, this one I want to put the bell on. I'll just show you. I did that by, I've only got a small piece of this that I can find at the moment. Everything is just in such a disarray in this room, it's just driving me crazy. But anyway, I did find my bell, so I was pleased about that. They're probably a little bit big, but I don't know. Too bad, is it really? So I'm going to, excuse me, show you how I did this. I am going to thread this through. The other one I didn't. When I threaded that through, I tied it. Okay, so I tied this up under here, and I put a bead cap over the top of it because this piece of string is really stiff and it would not go through the smaller beads. So that's what you've got to find, something that'll go through. This is a actually a crochet type sort of thing. They used to make purses out of it years ago, I think. It's really good stuff, really good stuff. So that's what I used for that, but I actually tied that underneath there and I put some glue on it so it wouldn't come undone, and then threaded the rest on there like that. But I just wanted to show you how I did that one because I'm not going to do this one the same. I'll do it how I did one of the others by using this nice piece of silver. It's not actually stiff, it's really soft actually, so I don't know if it's made for parcels or whatever. But anyway, so I just threaded it through the end of this, the bead that I put on it. Now, to get this to work, because this is really fluffy, see, and you're not going to be able to thread a thing through that, I'm going to put some glue on here. I'll put some glue on it, and I'm going to turn it into this piece that's stiff-ish, sort of, and small, so it will, I fill up the glue pot with the other glue today, and now it's full of air. Never mind. So I'm just going to put that through there, do that so I can thread what I want to put on there, okay? Now, this is just putting on whatever, you know, there's no rules, you don't have to do anything, you know. I like these bigger beads here to put at the bottom, so I might just put this one through. There you go, so you got all that nice and easy to do that like that, see? And I have some little ones that's got a big hole. Now sometimes you might have to use a plastic bead because a lot of glass ones won't have holes that big, acrylic beads or whatever they are. But that's okay. I mean, you're making a nice little decoration, and that's the part that counts, you know. You're making something a little nicer. I'm going to put a smaller one. There you go. Now I'm going to put one of these glass ones on there because I like these. Maybe this is not glass, this might be acrylic. Yeah, I don't think it's acrylic. It's not cold either, you know. You can usually tell if they're glass by the fact that they might be cold. So that's all you do with that. Now, I must cover this first. Now, let me see, I need a piece of paper under here. I used all the other. I just grabbed a piece out of my book. This is an old maths book that I slowly destroying. Now carefully tear this out, okay? Yeah, precisely now. Okay, now we want it to be just nicely fitting. Wow, how good was that? Here we go, we just want to take a tiny bit more off that side. I hope it's not going to be too small, that bit might be, so I might have to just leave it like it was. Hang on a minute, we'll fix it properly. See, this paper is very old and it just comes apart so good, doesn't it? Look at that, it'll do whatever I want it to. Put some glue on here. I got a smaller glue pot so I could hold it, because the other glue that I was trying to use is huge like this, and this is better for me to hang on to. So I've got some glue evenly distributed around that. I'll put it on here and there and a bit over the place. Doesn't really matter if it's not going to fit right completely on there. I made one of them look like it was really neat. Oh, well, two of them are really neat and tidy, and the other one's a bit shabby looking. So that's all you need to do, is just put it on there like that, because you want it to be a little bit stressed and old or whatever. So I get the cotton top, real top, and I just want to make a couple of circles for the top and the bottom. Hope I'm in the shot of this thing, like that. Okay. Now I'll cut that out with a good pair of scissors. Would be handy if I had a nice little pair somewhere, but I don't think I've only got these father type things that these will have to do. I cut everything I possibly can with these scissors, but they still work really good for me, you know. Fans blowing everything out of the road, sorry about that. We had big storms here early this morning, and it seems to have gone away now, so that's good. Anyway, now go around here like this, and cut that one out. Got them around here somewhere, and that one out. Smaller. Go in smaller from where you do your line. Take it in smaller, because the outside edge is where that would have went round, and I haven't taken it in small enough, so I'll just cut a little bit more off. I just like to have a guide though, you know, to make it circle-ish. Yeah, that one's good. This one, go on there, a little tiny bit off this one as well. Now if you've got any sort of hole doing thing, like I've got a few little hole making things, I've also got this here that I'm going to put a hole in the centre, so I'll eyeball that, and then I'll do this again, eyeball that, make a little hole, glue. You can use hot glue if you. I'm not very I use it hot glue very often. I'm just not set up for that anyway today. I've got too much stuff, but I thought I didn't want to do my room. I'm a bit being rebellious I am. Well, I'll do a nice tutorial instead. At least I hope everybody likes it anyway. Little bits and pieces. Now I've still got plenty of stuff on here, but I'm going to be careful I do not wipe that off. It's not set yet, is it, the glue? So I want to be careful that I don't wipe it off. I'm making. Whoops. Didn't drop it at all when I was doing it before. It's just marvellous what the camera can do to you. Yeah, it just takes over, I tell you. Just takes over completely. Now I should have did this part before I started doing the beading bit, because this is still going to be a little bit wet. Actually, I think I used the one that I did later anyway. It didn't take long for it to dry. So all you have to do now is just get your, well, let's put some decorations on it, first. You need to put a little bit of something on there, so I've put a little bit of lace and I've got a little bow on there, a flat back pearl on there, so I just need a little bit of lace. This room's full of that sort of thing. I've just got to find a piece that was small enough to put on there. Just move this table over to the drawer or something, I can't reach it. Okay, let me see. There we go. That's what I want, this piece. Let's cut it off. Still got another one over here to go. Actually, I got the piece out, earlier, because it's only a little bit, but I thought, now I'll put that on. But it's not thick enough. I found that I wanted to have something a bit more dimensional on it, and this didn't. So this one here is a lot more dimensional, and I think I like it a bit better. So we're going to put that on there, like so, on this side. Come on there. Come on with it. Okay. Now. Here we go. Thank you everybody for saying that you hoped I get better soon. I really appreciate that. I'm afraid it's still not got me better, but I feel I can still sit down and do this. I've got to go to the doctor. I don't know. Wednesday, I think, for him to tell me what sort of pills they want to put me on now. Change me medication. And that's annoying. I'll sit this on here, because I read to ring up the other day, because I had to go here last week. I rang the girl and I said to her, can't come into the doctor today, I'm too sick. There was a bit of a quietness there, there was nothing. She said, what do you need to see him for? I said, well, he's just changing me pills. And I didn't feel up to going up there and seeing him. He wasn't going to help me, whatever I got wrong with me. It's only some sort of virus, I suppose. And I didn't fancy going up there for him to torture me so I just told her I was too sick to go. But then she said to me, well, that's not the right day. And I thought, well, that's what you wrote on the little ticket you gave me. I've got the ticket, and that's just what it says, so never mind. If I go up there and she said you missed your appointment, I'm going to tell her, well, I did not. She told me I needed to be there. Sorry for the snivelling I'm doing. Anyway, so I'll put these bits around there, and I'll need to get some flat backy pearly thingies or whatever. I like, oops, I'm all over the place now. I like the ones that are like this. I got some of those, and I really like those ones there. I don't know. I think I've got them in one of these containers, but I've just gone and they're avoiding me too, because I found some little ones, but not the big enough ones. If you just excuse me for a minute, so I just scratch through here, and I am going to cough, I'm sorry. Oh dear. I hope everybody's still watching, because I'm here and you can't catch what I've got, you're too far away. Okay. I know I found these other ones in this box, but you know how it is. There's always time that it's going to run out one day, aren't they? They're always going to run out one day, so never mind. Oh dear. Never mind. I'll have to see what I've got here if I can use it without doing that. Maybe I didn't get them out of there. Maybe I got them out of something else. Let me see what else I've got. Here. In this little bag. Got some pearl ones. They look alright, don't they? Why don't we try pearl ones? They will work nice, surely. They will. Do I need something else behind that too? Oh yeah, look at this. There's a piece of lace in here. Just so happens there's a lace circle in this bag. Look. And you don't throw nothing away. At least I don't like to anyway. Oh dear. I just keep getting goodies, you know. I do. I keep getting things. People give me nice things. I don't. Because I love them all. I just can't get in my room when they give me too much. The lady that had that garage sale that day, she's gave me another lot of things the other day. I know. I didn't have my garage sale. I wasn't well enough to do that. That doesn't look too bad, does it? We'll have a look at that now. Let me see what else have I got to put on there. I try and keep my head out of the shot. I don't know how bad my hair looks today. This is an interesting little bloke, isn't it? Look at that. If he could sit on there. I can hear hubby out there fiddling around and moving everything out of my house. I don't like it though. Oh dear, I'm behaving badly, aren't I? I'm not liking these things, but I can't help myself. This is a fluffy ball, and I cut it in half, and I'm going to put a bit of glue on it and stick it on the side. I don't know why. It just all comes out, doesn't it, as it does, and the ball's going to fall apart. Ah, dear, Sonya. Oh, God. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Now, that didn't work. All I did was cut it up for nothing. Never mind. What am I going to do now? I'll have to find something to put there. I had those... oh, that's connected to that. How do we do a star? I've got a brad star here. I can cut the back off it. These scissors, you know, scissors I'm going down here. I'm going to cut the back off this star. I'm going to put this on here, I think. And just here, so wrong edges. Come on. Oh, you'd be surprised. I suppose people must know how much stuff you can get collected up over the years, eh? I've got the smallest little house, a tiny little kitchen, and oh, you wouldn't believe the amount of stuff that's in it. We've got boxes and things and chairs and tables and stuff all through the house. I suppose it has to happen, doesn't it? It must be called something like progress or something. I would not like to move out of here, I tell you. I'd have to pay somebody to move me because I couldn't handle that. Anyway, we're going to have to eat sandwiches because I don't know about takeaway. I can't eat sandwiches. I don't know. Stop grizzling, Sonya, and just keep them working, please. Okay, so I might put a little bow on there too. Is that temporary? Oh no, it'll look okay. Put a little bow there. Often when I'm doing something, I think to myself, oh gee, that's no good. That looks terrible. You know what? We need to keep going. Don't stop. Just keep going. You never know. It could turn out pretty good. Or how you like it, or whatever. Come on, go through there, you. I'm just going to hook it up with a... I hope you can see what I'm doing here. Oh, look at that now. That doesn't look too bad, does it? It looks quite ducky, hey? That's quite ducky. And I might just put a bead on the top over... I'm going to get some glue on here. All over me and everything else, but I want to put a bit of glue on the top of it, and I'm going to thread a bead on so that that doesn't drop through the other side, like the string doesn't drop out. Let me see, what have I got? This one look nice, won't it? Go through there. Come on. Here we go, we just push that down onto there. Hopefully that will sit there for me. If I stop fiddling with it, and I just have to let it be for a while. And there is another decorated cotton reel, cotton spool, or whatever people like to call them, wherever you. There you go. You look okay. And then you've got this glued together already. You can tie a knot if you like. If you don't trust it, it might fall off there. But there they are. There's my sorry. There's my cotton reel thingies. And thank you everybody for watching. And I'll come back in a minute and show you something else. Okay, bye bye.